So hello everyone, I will now be recording how do I test my functions. Why do we need to test functions? Well, essentially it's a rule of thumb to create function whenever you need to repeat or copy some code and repeat, paste it and maybe adapt for something else and repeat again. So in this case, it's good to create functions. But the problem is how to make sure that when you come back again after maybe a few days or weeks or maybe a year, how to ensure that you will be able to actually test your function and to maybe understand how it works. So I propose a little way like this. I'll just show my one of my function that I'm doing right in a moment. This project is to predict the future. Cool project which I'm doing on my one of my courses. This course is just about creating a neural network that is capable to predict prices, price change. Right, so I have two functions here, which basically is a big function which I created for my course. So here I'm using a Roxygen skeleton to first of all describe what are my parameters, make it bigger maybe to for the video, just to make sure it's some in this, so it's better to see what is happening. So my functions are in my repository, well, and right here I will be just what I will be doing is I want to test this function basically. So what I will be doing here, I have my arguments here. I first of all I know what they are, and essentially everything that is needed to test this function is just here in this commented code. So all the arguments are let's say I manually copy them. All the functions that will use this function is also here. I can call it. So right here, the global environment basically it's empty. So right now I have the ability to test my function by starting the code right here. So this function once again will create deep learning model taking the price data set, indicator data set, then some other arguments like number of bars, the time frame, and so on. So then this function is quite a complex, but what I wanted to say is that what we have here is the possibility to first of all call the functions that will be used. They are here, even though so let me just close everything I will not need. So this is the first function that I call. So I just call them into environment like this one as well. Right now I will this line of code will call in the data. So I can actually in this case I will be using time frame 60, so I can change it quickly here. Of course, it's a manual kind of execution, and code is commented, which maybe is not optimal, but anyway. So I can just select this commented line and execute it. This one as well. I have to change it here. This is I know. So I just so now this once I executed this the data here I can check them. This is I can verify this what is happening. Another method is to actually write those data to RDS files like this. So this is also a possibility to keep those RDS files. They will be stored in the repository. So, but now I have like live fresh data, so we'll be using this. Now I have my this variable number of bars. I'll use 100. So this is the history I will be using to predict. I will just keep that number here. and also time frame. It's once again is a 60. It's a 60-minute basically. This is customizable, and but this I really don't want to focus in this video to explain that. It's all explained in the course. This one is, we'll call the path of the model, and this write log through. So now I have full possibility to test my function step by step. So verifying and checking what I can refresh what this lines of code is doing. For example, this one will transform the data, get labels shifted. So I can do it like this step by step. I can create this AT14 data set. I can check if it is correct or not. I won't be doing this, but okay. Transform that and get the labels shifting rows down. So this one is my, this is the, let's say, this is my function, and I think I already found the error, which I will fix later. But here, basically, the idea that here we can essentially, we can go ahead and just run those lines of code. So we can simply just go ahead and make sure that we're doing due diligence, we're doing everything right. So this was a little video. So basically I can go ahead and continue to test my function. So here the idea was basically to showing you the method on how can you verify how your function work. And the point here, we're using commented lines of code here, which can recreate, which can call needed functions for the function, and also generate variables, so you can directly debug your function in order to understand how it works. So this was a little video. I hope it was useful, and thank you for watching. Bye.